Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Jayok here, and welcome to Season 3 Opening Day, man. In this video, we're going to show the two Opening Day matchups, which features the Tampa Bay Sharks on the road at the New York Empire, and the Las Vegas Outlaws on the road in Toronto taking on the Towers. And then also in this video will be every team's first bucket, along with every custom prospect's first bucket. So we got a lot in store for this one. Hope you guys are excited about this series, man. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have fun doing this. Definitely excited to see what happens in season number 3, our first season in 2K22, which also, when the playoffs get here, feature the play-in tournament. So we expanded playoffs. But hope everybody is excited. We're going to see what happens here with this. And yeah, I'm going to quit talking. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. I'm going to come over here to the standings to just do it. But Nashville, I totally forgot about the LA Knights. And they were the Nashville Knights. So I had to rename them in the tab and fix it in the thing. So yep, the Nashville Enemies is the team that we got here now. So we're excited to see that. You don't really get to see all the teams and stuff. I'll save that for. Let's get into opening day for season 3.
The regular season is about to get underway, and here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and New York. Now the starting group for the visitors. You've got Ennis, shake and bake out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Ball in at the point. Now White, following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. White, good. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Here's Ennis, following the basket by Derek White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's shake and bake. Offensive rebound. That one goes in.
How about
there isn't much left to take away, so we're going to try to make them work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say.
White against Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo.
Post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
And how about the incredible timing? If you want to be great, use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
DeRozan out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Smith, and it's White in at the 2-guard. White's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the slam dunk by
I think
Antetokounmpo.
he's been a positive for them.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And finally, someone's
Outside ball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
The feed now to DeRozan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Hardaway with the lay-in.
Hardaway Jr. is stepping up big time.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Smith outside. The pass to Giannis. From outside the arc. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Hardaway. From past the arc. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic LU jam.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's Hardaway. Over White. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
They need this. They get it back. Bagley. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Johnson's checked in for Marvin Bagley. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so here is New York. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Derek White. First personal foul, first team foul.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 8.
Tim Hardaway Jr. has some nights where it just looks effortless for him to get out and get 20 points. It's nice when he rebounds and passes in those games as well, showing complete game.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Game 1 of Season 3 brings New York on a late run at the end of the game to pull away from the Tampa Bay Sharks as the Empire wins 61-51. And this is going to be a dangerous 1-2 punch to look at this year, as Giannis led the way with 26 and 13, and then DeRozan had 13 to help out. This is going to be deadly to watch all season. Then Smith had 8 points. He didn't shoot the ball that well. Okongwu 5 and 9, 3 blocks. Good game for him. I don't know who this Houston guy is, but 1 of 7. That's ugly. Everybody else just played a minute. That was at the end of the game. For the Sharks, they're led by custom prospect Rex Gordon, as he had 12 points and 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks in his custom league debut. Tim Hardaway Jr. shot the ball pretty poorly at 8 points. Marvin Bagley 6 and 5. Don't know why he didn't get that much playing time. BL champ, Bowie, BU champ. I don't know. He had 6 points. That putback dunk he had was dirty though. Lonzo had 5 points, 5 assists. He shot the ball poorly too. Tampa Bay just needed to shoot the ball a little better. If they did that, then they probably would have won this game. But that's game 1 so far. As you see the percentages right here. Both teams shot terrible from the 3-point line. Alright. But that's our results from game 1. Now we'll move on to the second game of opening day, which is the Las Vegas Outlaws on the road in Toronto taking on the Towers.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. A nice shot by Tampa.
Here's Curry from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Drills it from deep. Irving's got 5.
An aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim.
Inside, their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Curry for 3. They get it back. Here's Speedy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. First team.
And he drops it first.
Shooting for Toronto. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Gobert. They get it again. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And
here's Matthews. And that one no good to start off tonight. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
You guys want to talk about a team that struggled? Toronto, 12 second half points as Vegas runs away with it in the second half on their way to a 66-41 victory to finish up the opening day games of season 3. Curry led the way with 14 for the Towers, but he shot very bad, 4 of 19. Vanderbilt helped with 8 and 6. He had 5 blocks. He had 3 on that one sequence that you guys saw. Glenn Robinson had 6 points on 3 of 12 shooting. Yeah, just look at these numbers. 1 of 6 for Clay, 0 of 6 for our custom prospect, D'Angelo Dawkins, but he got his first career points. Congrats to you. Vassell, 0 of 7. Like, yeah. They made 14 total shots in the game. 2 of 12 from the 3-point line. That's not going to win you guys a game. Kyrie leading the way with 19 points for the Outlaws in this one. Rudy Gobert had 17 and 13 to go with 4 blocks. Also, I said Obi Toppin before Brooks. Brooks had 12 and 6. Obi Toppin 6 and 14 big time rebounds for him. Elfrid Payton shot the ball here terrible, but he had 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, not a good game for Toronto in this one, shooting 21% from the floor, 17% from the 3-point line. Both teams didn't really shoot well from the 3-point line, as did the first game we saw with Tampa Bay and New York Empire. As you saw, both of those teams didn't shoot well. So both teams, or so far, 2 games in, 3-point shooting has been a struggle. Fast break points right there, all that. So, like I said, the goal for the rest of the video is to go through every team's first game and show their first score, and then also show our custom prospects first score. So that's what we're going to get into in the rest of the video. Also, in that time frame, I'm going to go into sim casting, and if the game is close within the last 3 minutes of the game, we're going to hop in and watch the rest of that. So that's the goal for the rest of the video. Of course, you know, first bucket, custom prospect first bucket. If it's close in the last 3 minutes, hop in. If not, we'll just go right into the box score and move it on. So video's kind of getting close to being over. Not really though, because we got what, 32 teams to cover right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard. Now the starting group for the visitors. Zion Williamson is out there with ABC. Then there's Garland. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Burks in at the 3. And for Indianapolis, we've got Reddish. McDaniels is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Hero in at the 2 guard. That's good from Williamson. On the
assist. Team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Nurkic. Feeds to McDaniels. Pass to Reddish. Young for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the eraser. From down in the low post, it goes.
And get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
All right, so we started action today on October 21st. We got the 21st, 23rd, and 24th to go through all these games to see everybody else's first bucket and all our prospects' first career bucket. So we started it off today with St. Louis, the Spirits, on the road in Indianapolis taking on the Harvesters. And as you see by this box score right here, a 79-42 beatdown. And this game featured two custom prospects in the Spirits, Daniel Okpoko. I probably mispronounced that. If I did, I apologize. But he plays. Daniel plays for St. Louis, and for Indianapolis, we have Billiam LeVar Tyrese. As you see right here, he was the second leading scorer for Indianapolis in this loss, scoring 8 points, 4 of 13 shooting. Trey Young leading the way with 12 points on 4 of 19 shooting for the Harvesters. And yeah, you see the rest of these stats. Not a good shooting performance as a group for them. For St. Louis, and dominating this game, Zion Williamson leading the way with 18 points. Darius Garland had 10 points. Jalen Duran had 8 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Good game by the rookie right here. There's Corey Joseph right here with 7 points in 8 minutes. And then, of course, Daniel Okpoko. That's what I'm going to say. Again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your player's name. But he had 5 points, 3 assists, 1 of 5 shooting. Hit both free throws in this one. As you see, like I said, Indianapolis struggled, shooting 23% from the floor, 11% from the three-point line, and only 67% of their field goals went in. Just a rough game for Indianapolis to start out their Custom League Series. Didn't have a lead at all, and St. Louis even grew a 39-point lead at one point. So that's game 1 today. So now we will move on to the Alaska Aces on the road in Richmond, taking on the Richmond Rams. And that game features custom prospect Jay Walking, who didn't get to play really in Season 2 on 2K21. Him and myself were like the two rookies that were like on two-way deals. Or we weren't really on two-way deals, but they had us in the G League all year for the most part, so we didn't really get to play. So this is our moment to shine. But let's go ahead and see what happens in that one.
Shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Nothing more exciting for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Bay against James. Here's Wiseman. The shot's good on the assist by James. Green in the post. Working on Powell. And it's Green missing. For Richmond, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. And that one's good. The waiter. Shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Paul passes to Bay. Now here's Paul. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And Richmond shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's James. To the wing, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. The waiter, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Bay against James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work Deandre Ayton.
And no luck that time either. Out to the right wing. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Shooting a low 26% in the fourth. .116 left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 3. Looking to get it going. Ball can't get it to go.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's the waiter. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to the waiter. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Paul. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Hammers the lob through.
It's incredible to me how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Down low.
Yeah! Timeout. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Guys, what do you think?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Deandre Ayton.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Powell passes to James. Right wing from downtown. That one is off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
And so the road team...
A very close game comes down to the wire, and Alaska pulls away to take a 57-51 victory on the road over the Rams. And like I said, this game featured custom prospect Jay Walking, who led the way with 10 points on 4 of 20 shooting. Oof. Gotta work on that one. That was a rough shooting performance. James Wiseman 10 and 11 to help out. Paulo Banchero with 8 and 6 in his custom league debut. LeBron struggled, 2 of 12, only had 4 points, 10 rebounds. Look at Xavier Tillman off the bench, 4 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. So good game for him in that one. Just the shooting numbers, they weren't too bad outside of LeBron and Jay Walking. Yeah, they both didn't shoot the ball well for Alaska in their win. Chris Paul leading the way with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 4 of 20 also. Deandre Ayton, 12 points, 22 rebounds. 6 of those rebounds were offense. Look at this. Dorian Finney-Smith had 10 and 10. That's a good game for him. This Jalen Green, yeah, Jalen Green, 6 points on 2 of 10 shooting. Sadiq Bey, 23 minutes, only scored 2 points. Not the hottest performance right there. As you see, the shooting percentages for both teams were rough. Richmond, 12 38% from the three-point line. That's definitely not going to win you a game. And free throw numbers for Alaska, they went to the line a lot in this one, as you see, but only shot 63%. Bench points numbers were down. If you look, both teams did have a lead. 7-point lead for Alaska was their biggest. 3 for Richmond. 3 fouls to 13. A big differential in the fouls. And the rebounding numbers basically the same also. But that's game number 2 for the games featured here on October 21st. Now we'll move it to Baltimore, Maryland, where we'll see the Milwaukee Cheeses take on the Baltimore Barons, featuring myself in this one.
Oh, he missed it. This is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And finished off by Avdia. And his versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't
watching you from there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's buckets. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points.
Milwaukee on the road takes down Baltimore by a score of 74-58, pulling away in that fourth quarter, outscoring us by 10 points. I'm going to say us just for the fact that I play on this team. But it was a close game up till the fourth quarter, and that's when Milwaukee ended up pulling away with it. For Baltimore, Malcolm Brogdon leading away with 12 points. Shot 6 of 13 from the field. Miles Bridges, is that Miles? Yeah, that's Miles. He had 12 points to help out. Here's me with 8, 5, and 6. Really good game by me. Woo, look at me go. Siakam struggled, 3 of 10 from the floor. Everybody got to play. That's pretty good to see right there. For the Cheeses, Ja Morant leading the way, 25, 4, and 4. Had Scotty Barnes with 13 and 8 to help out. Jalen Brunson had 7 points. Jakob Poeltl had 7 and 11 in this one. Really good team W for Milwaukee to pull away in that fourth quarter. Both teams didn't shoot the ball too bad. The Barons took 4 3-point attempts. Probably not good, especially in the league that we play in now, and only took 3 free throw attempts also. So not good. Numbers are basically the same, both sides. We didn't lead at all. Milwaukee's biggest lead got up to 17 points. The foul numbers kind of basically the same also, so not too bad. Steals and blocks basically evened up. One team got more steals, one team got more blocks. Rebounding number definitely went Milwaukee's way though. That's game 3. Now we'll move on to Cincinnati, Ohio to see the Cincinnati Lions hosting the New York Nightmare, and another game featuring a custom prospect for the Lions and my boy Dez. Yo Dez, chill. So let's go see what happens.
Then there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. Suggs is out there with ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Porter in at the 3. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A. It's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Suggs with the bucket.
Boy, an excellent passer for
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Suggs. All alone. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Cincinnati is able to pull away in the fourth quarter, outscoring them by 12. It was a tie game going into the fourth quarter, but Cincinnati ends up pulling away to get the opening day W on their home floor by a score of 64-52 over the New York Nightmare. Jalen Suggs leading the way for the Lions with 21 points. Bam Adebayo had 14-7. He had 2 steals and 2 blocks also. Our custom prospect, my boy Yo Dez Chill, had 6 points in his debut, 2 rebounds and a block. So good game for him. LaMelo didn't really shoot the ball well, but he had 4, 5, and 7 in this one. So not too bad of a game by him in this one. For the Nightmare, they were led by Desmond Bane. He had 11 points, 6 rebounds. Kyle Kuzma didn't shoot the ball that well, but had 9 and 8. Cameron Payne had 8 points. Jeremy Lamb, 2 of 11. Not really good performance by him in that one. if we go look at the numbers, shooting numbers both basically all equal to each other. Both teams shot poorly from the three-point line. We're seeing a pattern with that so far in these early games. Teams are shooting poorly from the three-point line. Everything else kind of evens it up. Yeah, basically. Rebounds basically the same. Cincinnati winning the turnover margin big time. And they had a 16-point lead at one point. New York did have a 5-point lead at one point. That'll move us to our next video. The next game in the video, which is the Oakland Oats on the road in Iowa taking on the Pigs, featuring custom prospect Jaden Barr for the Oakland Oaks. So let's get into it.
NBA. Thanks everyone for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We'll see Oakland and the home team. And the Oakland starting five. They've got Mobley. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that have chemistry finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Oakland outscores Iowa by 11 in the fourth quarter to move their what was 8-point lead to a 19-point W in this one, as Oakland gets the road W 79-60. And for Iowa, leading the way was Fred VanVleet with 11 points. He didn't really shoot the ball too well. DeAndre Hunter off the bench with 11 points. Good game for him. Jabari Smith Jr. in his debut, 9 points, 8 rebounds on 3 of 13. He didn't shoot the ball well. Same thing for Rozier. Scary Terry, only 2 of 10 shooting. Had 6 points in this one. Valanciunas 6 and 9. Not too bad. If everybody got to play in a blowout like this. For Oakland, they were led by Anthony Davis is 19 and 11. He had 4 blocks also. Tyrese Maxey had 18, 5 and 5. Good shooting performance for him. Evan Mobley 10 and 7 had 8 blocks. That's crazy. He almost flirted with a triple-double in this one. Primo, that's Joshua Primo, had 10 points off the bench in 9 minutes. Hit his free throws, didn't really shoot the ball that well. Custom prospect Jaden Barr, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists in this one. So good game for him. As we go over the numbers right here, and big time shooting difference right there, 49% to 32%, 40%, 29%. And then free throw numbers, that's where Iowa got you right there. They didn't have a single fast break point, probably hurt them. They dominated in the paint. Bench points definitely went Iowa's way. Ball movement, rebound was basically the same. Look, 13 blocks in this one. Crazy performance in the paint. They once had a 19-point lead. So good game for Oakland to start out the season. Now we'll move it on to the great state of Arizona, as we will see the Arizona Rattlers hosting the Kansas City Bisons in a game that features no prospects. No custom prospects in this one. So let's get into
Morris
it.
Out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. Amadou Diallo out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Doncic outside. He can't get it to go. Gay with the defensive effort.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least.
This game was not close at all. Kansas City held a 11-point halftime lead and then went up to 22-point lead at the end of the third quarter and just expanded on it. Almost winning by 40 points. A 37-point victory for Kansas City to open the season on the road in Arizona. Terrence Ross leading the way with 13 points for the Rattlers in this one. Steven Adams had 8 and 6. Yeah, ugly game. Very ugly game for them. Look, oh my Jesus, Patty Mills. Oh, 10. Oh. Alright, Luka had 29, 11, and 5 to start this season. Good game for him. Andrew Wiggins, 18 points. 9 of 10 shooting. Good game for Wiggins. Morris had 8 and 8. You got guys dominating off the bench. Ooh, Bogdanovich 3 of 14. That was the ugly part of this game. 55% to 25%, and then you got 17 and 15. And Kansas City didn't even shoot a single free throw. They outscored them in the paint 70 to 30. Wow. That's crazy. Dominated the boards. 11 blocks as a team. They once had a 37-point lead, which was how they won the game. A 2-point lead, though, for Arizona. So that's the important thing. And Arizona didn't commit a single foul and still lost by 37. That's crazy. So now we'll move it to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to see the Pittsburgh Force hosting the Minnesota Monsters in a game that features for the Minnesota Monsters my boy J.D. Hager. So let's get into it.
Now, here's Moody. Here's the Great. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Great's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. And the shot goes in.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, they scored 11 points combined in the first half. They lost by 57 points. They lost by 57, guys. 1 of 14, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Their leading scorer was literally Dwayne Washington Jr. And he played 8 minutes, had 7 points. This is wild how poorly and how bad they got beat. Jaylen Brown leading way with 15 points for Minnesota. John Wall. He had 12, 5, and 4. J.D. Hager in his season debut, 12 points, 9 rebounds. Is that Draymond? Yeah, Draymond 8 and 4. Tyrell Terry 7, 4, and 4. Yeah. I bet they had more team assists than they had points. Look at 62% to 20%, 45% to 12%. Had more points in the paint than they had points. Their bench outscored their entire team. They had more defensive rebounds than they had points. They had a 59-point lead at one point. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to move on to the next game, featuring a matchup of two custom prospects again. As we have Jeffrey Donovan on the Montreal Huskies. They're on the road in Utah taking on Nafim Ahmed. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Again, I'll go ahead and say that. But we had Jeffrey versus Nafim. Nafim? Yeah, I guess. Like I said, I apologize if I mispronounce your name. But we have Montreal versus Utah in this one.
The start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mikal Bridges. Kevin Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Pass to Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy.
Here's Insanity. Check by Mitchell. Insanity on target from range. 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive to stop the drought. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up.
For Utah. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. And
Montreal dominates in the first half and is able to just hold on to a easy, but let me do my math right here. 17-point win to start the season. Look at me doing my quick math over there. But the Huskies over the Utah range. 76-59 for Utah. They were led by Ben Simmons, 11, 7, and 4. You had Trey Jones with 10 points on 5 of 14 shooting. Donovan Mitchell right here had 4 of 12 shooting, 9 points. Naeem Ahmed in his debut had 5 and 6 with a steal and a block. Not too bad for your debut. So we're moving on to Montreal now, where KD led the way with 27.7 rebounds. Drummond had 14 and 19 with 4 blocks, so really good game for Drummond. Mikal Bridges had 8 points. Jeffrey Donovan, Davion, my bad, 2 of 7 shooting, had 6 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist in his debut. Not too bad. D'Angelo Russell, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. You just got to dish out the assists, man. Everybody that played for them scored. Looking at the numbers, 45% to 36%, 28 to 11, and then 71 to 50. Both teams playing basically like a close game altogether. Again, one of those games where the team didn't lead at all. Montreal, 19-point lead was the biggest lead in the game for that one. So that now moves us to the next game on schedule, which features another matchup of custom prospects, the Illinois Steam and Salih Ahmed. Like I said, if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. But yeah, Salih and the Illinois Steam on the road in Nashville taking on the enemies and my boy Zay Phil. So yeah, let's get into it.